this place?
So this is our makerspace.
Is it part of your section?
From the students in primary school, and it's to encourage reading and the books.
Creative development is very important nowadays.
If not so, dangerous chemicals.
And if someone gets hot,
Exactly.
show intelligence, AI, neural networks and stuff, yeah? Problem solving.
Exactly.
For education, problem solving. All right, so what's for lunch today?
Bienvenido a SEK Catalunya. This amazing IB school is just outside Barcelona, in the beautiful province of La Garriga. Getting here is super easy for students, thanks to the school's own bus service. We also mentioned this fact in the first part of our 360-degree tour of this one of the top private IB schools in Spain. Missed it? No worries, you'll find the link in the description. This is the second part on this exciting tour. So, let's dive back in. And just like last time, the school's director will be showing us around. Vamos, amigos.
Okay, so we're going now to the dining hall. The most important place in the whole school.
Of course.
And not just for students, for teachers as well.
Of course, and when students tell me if they've eaten well, they're usually very happy.
Exactly. You have to keep your stomach happy, no?
Yeah. Okay, let's go through here.
I can tell by the smell.
The school is really big in terms of the size of it. As I said, we've got our own forest. You can see the forest through there. So, what did I look and see? Let's see. So we've got a...
This is a self-service.
Yeah, they get served over there.
You get the tray.
Yeah. And then this is a salad bar for the students here.
It's a help yourself salad bar as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go look. Nah.
Hey, we'll stop behind you. Okay, come on.
Quick pick.
What?
So there's a meat and fish option, yeah?
That's right. So the children have an option every day. Of course, there's fruit, there's desserts,
Yeah.
There's salads. There's salads there. There's salads over here as well. We do something like 120 individualized meals every day as well, based
Also,
on
you cater for different dietary requirements as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's pretty well organized, and it's quite. Of course, it's really important to get it all right.
Do you do like international days sometimes?
We do, not sometimes. We definitely do.
Yeah.
And every year group also, every month, a specific year group has the chance to actually work with their coordinators and teachers to draw up the meal on a specific day once a month. Okay.
How interesting. Okay. But it's mainly Spanish dishes, yeah?
Yes, mainly we try and do the Mediterranean diet, but of course we do all sorts of other things as well. You know? Okay. As we've got such a diverse community, it's important for us to try and cater for them as well. You know?
And do you have your own catering team, or it's a catering company?
Oh, no. We cook all the food on site.
Oh, everything on site.
Everything that's cooked on site. There's no catering whatsoever. Okay.
That's correct. All right, so what's for lunch today? We have some...
Potatoes.
Is that fried potatoes? Frito?
No.
No?
This is steamed potatoes.
Healthy option.
Yeah. Fish. Okay, fries. And then we've got tacos, soya tacos today. Okay.
So it's meat-free?
It's meat-free today, yeah.
Okay.
So, got our fruit, some
and
vegetables.
there's a soup as well?
Sorry, yes, and there's soup over there.
Is there soup every day?
Yes, every day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Almost every day there's
Is your
soup.
mainly blended soup?
Soup that they make here, on site.
Like
Okay,
on site.
yeah.
What soup is this? Plantain?
Calabasa, which is butternut.
Oh, right,
Butternut.
soup.
Okay.
There's a side, like
Salad,
a
Caesar salad, desserts, fruit, bread.
And everything cooked here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and salads. Okay.
Okay. Yeah?
What about boarders? They come here for dinner as well?
Yes, they come here.
So 3 meals a day.
4 meals a day.
4 meals a
Okay,
day.
so they have breakfast, they have lunch with us, then they have, let's say, tea, afternoon tea, and then they have supper as well.
The school day at SEK Catalunya runs from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a generous lunch break from 2 to 3:30 p.m. During this time, students have plenty of options. They can enjoy their lunch in the dining hall, spend time outdoors, join their favorite extracurricular activities, or relax with a good book in the library. It's a perfect balance of study and downtime.
You can see here's our makerspace and our library. Okay. We'll go in there. Hola, Eduardo, ¿cómo estás? Bien?
So, what is this place?
So this is our library.
Uh-huh.
And next to it, we have our makerspace. Obviously, as we do so much project-based learning, etc.
Free books?
Yeah, this is a project from the students in primary school, and it's encouraged reading, and the books are here. Exactly, and they've actually put one down in the town as well. It was a project led by the children.
Hi. School's nurse? Yeah. Yes, pleasure to meet you. We're on the school tour. Is there always nurse on duty?
Yeah. There's every day.
Every day?
Every day from 9 o'clock in the morning till the end of the day.
But what if a child needs like a doctor's attention?
Well, then that will all be processed and managed through our school nurse.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Is that open?
Oh,
there?
open and happy to you.
So this is our secondary library. And hello there, Javi. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How were your exams?
Right.
Yeah, have you still got one to write? Or you finished?
Yeah, finished.
So you finished now? Well done. Congratulations, eh? Okay. And remind me what you're going to do next year. You did tell me you were going to do administration, yeah?
It was PPLE.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you planning on doing?
So I'm planning on splitting the course to get into medicine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'll eventually get there.
Yeah, here in Barcelona area?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope so. If not, I'll just go to Madrid or like the Netherlands or something like that.
Well, break a leg. Hopefully you get in. And Javi, what are you thinking of doing?
Chemistry.
Okay.
Chemistry, and we will see next year.
All right. Well, all the best. When will you know your results? First week of July, no?
Yeah, it's 6.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you around about then, I would imagine. So Ignacio is extremely knowledgeable librarian, and and he supports the learning of the older kids in the IB program extremely well from this library and all the other platforms, etc. that he's got.
We have
academics,
the physical books, and also we have databases. We have digital books.
So online resources,
Yeah.
So, and how many books do you have, like physical books?
Physical books, we have on average 30,000.
Wow. 30.
Yeah.
30,000
copies. 30,000. And we're counting what we have in this library that is just for NYP and DP, what we have in the other library that is just for PYP, and also in the library, in the classrooms, in the libraries, everything's cataloged. So we have exactly what we have in all the libraries. And apart from these physical books, we have the digital ones that it's around over 40,000 plus the databases.
What are the benefits of studying abroad? How much does it cost at both the high and low ends? What's the best age to start? These are big, important questions, and that's exactly why you should be getting consultation with Maryadi experts. The process couldn't be simpler. Just fill out the form using the link in the description. We'll give you a call and you can ask anything you'd like. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Now, let's get back to our exciting tour.
So what is this place?
So this is our makerspace.
This is a part of your section?
Yeah. Well, it's linked.
Linked, okay.
If you have the top of all that, they do it.
Yeah.
So it's like a rocket building and
It could be anything. You can see here we've got various rockets built. Okay, so this is, students can use this, let's just say free time and curricular time. You can see we've got, I think that's Arduino, etc. Okay, but there's also in the other section over there, if you look across the the passage over there, we've got a lot of robotics happening there, and actually a special project related to Formula One.
And this is the place which is locked?
Yeah, unfortunately that's locked. So you can see the students have just been to NASA. So that's why you can see various rockets. Yeah, you've got rockets, but then in their curricular hours, you can see there's, I suppose that's Big Ben, there's bridges over there, so it's probably linked to their physics classes, etc. And they
civil engineering.
Yeah, you can see our 3D printers over here. But it's not only the technology. Then you can see here we've got the old traditional workbench with tools that they can cut and create. They can also, the 3D printers, and you can see here they've got the Apple Mac over here, so they can design. They can design as well. A lot of our students know how to use AutoCAD in terms of designing.
AutoCAD.
And then in here, unfortunately, we can't go in because it's locked. We've got, let's just say you can see Recordio Studio, plus a school radio station. You can see the box.
Yeah,
Radio SEK.
The camera, yeah.
You know?
So you have your own radio station.
So it's pretty, the children really love coming into this section over there. Unfortunately, I don't have the keys to go across. But this is all linked to anything. We've even got sewing machines for them to create. Every year is when the school musical is going to happen. Some of them are creating the costumes of, you know? So, yeah.
You know that creative part, creative development is very important nowadays.
Very much so.
If you want to be like in great demand as a specialist.
Well, let's face it. I mean, theory, the children can access all the theory, and the world's got all that theory there. What the world needs are people who can solve problems, issues, whatever. And for that,
problem solving.
Exactly. Yeah, for that to be creative.
Problem solving. Because artificial intelligence, AI, neural networks and stuff, they're taking over.
Exactly. So
that's why to be competitive for this new technology, you need to be very creative.
100%. And I mean, those skills of being able to work in the team, to communicate those things, and putting it all into the whole process is so important. So creatively doing that is really important. But you can see what I said to you, one of the strengths of our school is that relationship, student-teacher relationship. These guys have just finished school, I mean, but they really nice, back at school. Hello, girls.
Hiya. What should I read next?
At SEK Catalunya, it's not just about hitting the books, it's about finding your passions. Whether it's filmmaking, robotics, 3D printing, ballet, or ceramics, there's something for everyone. And if nothing catches your eye, no worries, you can start your own club and even take the lead in running it. The fun doesn't stop there. Outside of classes, there are loads of organized trips to places like cinemas, theaters, museums, and more. It's a perfect mix of learning, creativity, and adventure.
Have you gone to any of those trips yourself? Have you been?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have?
Yeah. I'm coming from South Africa, after education is big as well, you know. So, yes, we started Duke of Edinburgh when I arrived here. And, yes, I've been on various of them. Up into the Pyrenees, I also went on one with them, the Gold Award students after the volcano in the Canary Islands. Cleaned up for a week in the Canary Islands. Removing ash from the homes, etc., etc. It was actually quite an interesting experience. So we're also members of ISTA, okay, which is the International Schools Theatre Association.
Okay,
and they do various events around Europe.
I don't think I ever heard of ISTA in UK.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
in UK they have the Lambda.
I think. There were schools at the ISTA event that I attended. There were schools from the UK, and it's more. They definitely have some schools because when ISTA published the dates of the different events, they published them on a certain date. And if you want to go to an interesting place, let's just say, I don't know, Windsor, okay, or you want to go to Manchester or whatever, if you're not ready to sign up on the day and time that it actually, where the dates and places are published, you're within 24 hours, 40 hours, there's no place left.
Is that?
Because each school determines how many participants they can actually receive.
No, good.
Hola, let me shop.
SEK Catalunya has an amazing music school that operates as part of the Barcelona Conservatory of Music. If you're into music, you'll love this. Older students of this IB school in Spain can continue their musical journey with the Trinity College London program. You can take the exams and even graduate with a diploma from Trinity College. How cool is that?
Can say unlocked?
No, they're probably not locked.
No, this is not locked. Okay, let's go in.
As I say,
Something going.
hello, girls.
Yeah.
Hi, Mariante. What you doing, Mariante? You're doing
An experiment?
experiment. Yeah.
Yeah, experiment.
Yeah.
So what is it you're doing? What's your experiment?
It's about electrolysis. We're doing electrolysis about there. And now, we're doing the single version. So we're doing electrolysis by using,
Fancy.
because it's graphite.
Okay.
So we're doing it as vectors. And we're gonna see the production of oxygen and
Okay.
hydrogen.
By connecting electricity to it, yeah?
We're gonna connect it with like a fuente.
In today's international private schools in Spain, learning goes way beyond theory. Students are constantly applying what they learn to real-life situations. With that kind of hands-on approach, who wouldn't have been more excited about studying sciences back in the day? And it's not just in Spain. Good international IB schools all over the world make the learning experience super practical and interactive.
And so, as I said, all these vinyls, etc. The names of each room, the security room for the chemicals, etc.
Dangerous chemical.
Yeah, dangerous chemicals.
And if someone gets hot, you do
say exactly. No, not that. So if someone gets the chemicals on them or whatever, to shower. Okay. Let's go up this way. I'll show you the spaces in our secondary school. Hopefully I can go in here. Let's just get a bit of light on the subject. As I say, as the students are on tour, on trips now, there's very few students at school, and actually we're in the process of about to clean the floors, etc. So that's
So what's this place used?
So this is a common space, and generally speaking, as you can
for
see,
self-studies, yeah?
No, and actually during lesson times.
Yeah.
So the students would be, you can see generally over there, we've got an office for a school counselor, and here's another office for a school counselor. So the school
And what does school counselor do?
helping the students in terms of learning.
So it's only academic side?
No. And
Could
of
be
course, the
pastoral.
pastoral as well. No, not could be. Very much so. Pastoral support.
What about career advisors? Do you
Of
have
course,
any?
I'll show you later. I'll take you upstairs. We're on our way there, and
Of
we've got a
course.
separate careers counselor as well. And as you can see here, the counselors they actually in the spaces that the students use. Okay, so that these children get to know them pretty well, and they're always there and available for them. Okay. So you asked me. So the dynamic would be, we've got the 3 or 4 classrooms around a central space.
Okay.
The kids generally start in their classrooms, but then as they're always doing project work or whatever and investigating whatever, they're then free to come into the common space, and their teachers start to move around, etc., and mix with them. So it's not your old traditional form of receiving lessons. Of course there are some, but the majority of the classes are let's say project-based learning that the kids are doing and working in groups, etc.
In the senior years, students can choose between 2 pathways, studying the Spanish Bachillerato program in Spanish or the International Baccalaureate IB program in English. Whichever they choose, graduates achieve impressive results.
So let's come up onto this floor. As you can see, some of the stuff they've done on Duke of Edinburgh.
Oh, you have a Duke of Edinburgh.
Yeah, Duke of Edinburgh, it's very, very popular. We've got all 3 levels.
All 3 levels.
And the students, I think we've got about 120 students in the program from...
Where's this place? It's like Alps. No?
Yeah, no, this is in the Alps here in the Pyrenees. Okay. Not the Alps, sorry, in the Pyrenees.
Okay.
All right. And that's the beauty of this. It's an hour and a half from us.
Is it?
Yeah, it's perfect. So you can see, here we go. These classes are for the students in their final 2 years of school.
This is a normal class.
Yeah, but usually they're not set up like this as they've been writing exams. They set for exams. You know what I'm saying? Usually the tables wouldn't be set up in this order. They'd be set up in group work, etc. You know, you can see here,
Maybe like that.
like this, or like this. This is a better example. So here you can see it's all discussion and the teachers on the...
It's like a board of directors and layout.
You know? Over here you can see the students have just been to NASA. And I said to you, look, here, this is University Corner.
Okay.
And so here is our student counsellor and our careers counsellor who's up here in their spaces. And then he actually also teaches psychology for the IB. So he has his classroom, but his office is also in a space where the students come in their free time or are having lessons. Okay. So let's go up this way and I'll take you to the residence.
And what's happening there is just a normal classroom.
No, there's no students. These students are finished. They're just checking in with with their teachers, etc. Maybe talking about some access to university or some project that they had to do, whatever. Okay, so let's go in here, Adil. Let's see if I can get in.
By the way, did you know that my colleague Adil has 2 children who study in British private schools? In fact, I know that he's seriously considering boarding schools for them. And who knows, by the time you watch this video, they might already be enrolled in one. During his consultations, Adil always shares insights about the benefits of boarding school education and why it might be a great option for some children. If this topic interests you, I am sure he'll be happy to explain everything in more detail.
Boys boarding.
No.
You're not allowed for that. Ah, you are. Okay.
Third time lucky.
First time lucky.
Okay, so here's the residence. Hi there.
So,
How are things, okay?
no reason to be late to school. No, you just get out.
But as I said, it's quite an interesting residence because this is the girls' section presently. How are the lights over here?
Yes, right.
Over there. Okay, so here's the girls' sections.
So it goes red, boys yellow.
Well, no, you'll have a look and see. I'll go into the common space.
There will be locks. Yes.
And how's your room? I wanted to get the view down onto the sports fields from one of the... okay, where's Ines? In the common space. Thank you so much. So over here.
So they have like little kitchen.
Yeah, 100%. You'll see now. So here's one, and you'll see over here as well. So they can mix and they can move freely. Okay, so this is the girls' section over here. There's 16 places. Okay.
But they can move freely, but can they go into each other's rooms?
Girls into girls' rooms, boys into boys' rooms, obviously. But over here, in the common spaces, they can mix freely. Okay.
And do those doors get locked
at night at 11 o'clock? The doors get locked, and also, yeah, of course. And as here,
yes.
There's a camera over there, and the parents have to sign to say that they agree that the students can we're constantly filming.
Yeah, of course.
To say, yeah.
And also there's a watchman all the night.
There's a watchman every night who comes in. He comes in after 11 o'clock. There's no person who works in our residence who's not a teacher. So that's a lot of support. That's a lot of, let's say, academic and pastoral support as well.
So they help them with the homework.
Well, they could. They can. Yeah, they can. Hello, Sarah. No, the residence is good that way. And as you said, Adil, I think we've got basically 30 students here this year. And I think there's 17 different nationalities.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay for this.
Yeah. So for 30 students, 17 nationalities. Ines, just open one and check what it's like, and then we'll come in. As you can see, it's pretty cool.
It's nicely tiny. Are they all en suite?
Yes, all of them are en suite. Every single room has their own shower and bath.
You know, in our schools in UK, this is
Impossible.
luxury.
Yeah.
If some school has this, it's considered to be a luxury, you know?
Okay, so as you can see, you asked me about the numbers. You can see we've got place for 4 beds. If you look here, there's beds on the wall there.
Oh,
Okay, but we only use those in summer courses.
Uh-huh.
So when summer courses happens, they've got double the number of students. But during the year, only 2 students live in a room like this.
Very tidy students. Most live here?
Actually, they are siblings.
Siblings, okay. Very tidy.
Yeah.
Friends, let us know what you think about the boarding facilities at this IB school in Barcelona and SEK Catalunya as a whole. Adil spent quite a bit of time exploring this private school in Spain, and he'd be happy to share his personal impressions with you during a one-on-one meeting. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and come back soon. We love having you here. See you next time.